So finally, after the update, what come in the game? So we are see. Let's see who will come in the gameplay. Who what कौन हमें गिफ्ट में. Let's see. भाई लोग चलो देखते हैं कौन खेल में क्या मिला है मुझे. So without wasting time, let's start download. चलो 100 हो गया. 100 होने के बाद तो फिर से हम लोग जाएंगे अंदर के द्वार पे. दरवाजा खोलो, द्वार को खोलो. देखो ये डोर खोलने के बाद क्या मिला है मुझे. 10,000 हेलोइन कैंपेन में मुझे मिला है स्किल्स 30,000 GP. एडमिन क्या इशू है. दैट इशू द टेम्पररी प्रिवेंटर यूजर लॉगिन इन ऑनलाइन हैव बीन रिज्यूम. अरे सब छोड़ो, डायरेक्ट खेल में चलो. खेल में देखेंगे क्या देते हैं. तो लॉगिन बोनस से मिला है. मैं डायरेक्टली तो चुनूँगा टोकन XP. उसके बाद इसकी तो इसी की माँ की. हम लोग डेली चलो पेनल्टी ट्राई करके देखेंगे. वी आर ट्राइंग अ पेनल्टी. विच डायरेक्शन, लेफ्ट और राइट. लेफ्ट राइट आई डोंट नो. मार्च में बीच में मारेंगे. चलो. Their goalkeeper slide in the corner. They do not have any idea where is ball gone. So let's see which game it's going next. To see 100 coins. This is a left 12 reward 100 coins. Okay, let's see which we come in the game. Again we are renowned back and contract. Which card? How many card in Brazilian league? How many 100? There was a 100. This is, can you see this? Pedro, right footed, 186. Fox in box. This is amazing. But you don't know. This is the total package. If 1 to 13 plus 1 and 14 to 19 player Brazilian who played Brazilian league, Brazilian second division, they then this player boost plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 to 13 plus 2 14 to 19 plus 3 20 to 23. Sliding tackle, bulletin header. He have a bulletin header skill and phenomenal finishing. This is amazing, outstanding. And next attacking midfield in here. Wait a minute, players are come here. Wait a minute. Again, we have any players, the attacking mid players, and the creative playmark. He have a play style, creative playmark, and amazing run, inclusive long range guard. Overall rating I don't know, but he also have a total package. If you have a 20 to 13, 23 players in your squad who played in Brazilian league and Brazilian second division, then you have a you have a 1 plus 2 plus and 3 plus, then grow these boosters. If you have these players who clear complete this card 30 this criteria, Brazilian league and second division, and he have phenomenal pass, and he have, I don't know what he have, a certain big edge, the destroyer. He also have a total package, and he have a long range tackle. He have a long range tackle. He also, this is amazing. Again, we are said at mid forward. He also have he, but this is a whole player who played in a whole type, and total he have also total package, and he have a moment skills. Player skill have the momentum dribbling, and not in the game. And this is the uh, another cards. Let's back. Let's see another cards, and Jelic monthly. Let's see. This is right mid forward. He have a momentum dribbling and acceleration burst, and second striker he have a phenomenal finishing, and center mid forward phenomenal pass and momentum dribbling 96. This is center forward, and can you see that they have, I think they have also total package who played. If you have Maisie Yusuda J1 League, Maisie Yusuda J League 2 who played in this league, then you have a if 1 to 23 player in your squad in who played in the gameplay formation. You have complete this criteria 1 to 13. You have plus 1 14 to 19 is plus 2 20 to 33 registered. Okay, next players. This is the European Club Champions via Bellingham, who the draw passing fighting speed have between forward his forehand words foreign reach and double touch, who is the player Fermin Lopez attacking forward. Amazing. This is Nuno Mendes. I want this Nuno Mendes in my squad. If I have a coin, then I want this Nuno Mendes. Okay, come back, and let's see another worldwide 13 this POTW card. I want touch pass is center midfielder and Dermel. He is 97, and first time shot is a brand Malpo attacking midfielder. And let's see another, and this is also past players, and come to next, and the new card incoming here. This is a 7 million card. Let's see which card in the come in here. Let's, without wasting time, events, go to events, and events PV player versus player played in. I'm playing this card player. Okay, I find my team. Best team is AC Milan. I love this team because he have a monster players, and I am choose there. And as the players, this is also good players. I don't care about this. Okay, I change this. I love these players. And where is the players? AC Milano. I want this GK. I do not know. This GK is also loved in the gameplay and comes in down and down. Find my players. Where is my players? Let's see. Liverpool, I don't know which player in the gameplay only. 95, 95, 95. Skip now. Without wasting time, let's. So guys, let's play the what expense in the gameplay. Let's start.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very... Raspadori! Oh, off the bar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Raspadori must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. To Barella. And it's Nakata. For Çalhanoğlu. Oh, easy pickings there. Elmas. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dybala. He's shifting through the gears. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. Serginho. And it's Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cafu. Now it's Dybala. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. And that's aimed. There's the header! Cafu. Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Look at the space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raspadori is onto this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Nakata! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Çalhanoğlu!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bremer. Barella. Costa Curta. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice control. It's Nakata! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take this opportunity
The
to
midway point of the game.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's dealt with that really well. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Dybala. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Barella. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Back into the middle. Shevchenko!
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Milan go in search of a late winner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Hello, attendees, this is a lost
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
Into extra time we go. Elmas. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Calhanoglu. Now this could be a chance. And he's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Barella. And it's Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu. Nakata. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Elmas.
Hello, attendees, this is
Half-time,
a
extra time.
announcement. With the father of
So
the boy
penalties
in the
loom
green
ever
backpack,
closer.
kindly
Is
contact
there
the
anyone
nearby
who
legal
concedes
staff.
today in the next 15 minutes? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? So, for the last time, who dares to win? Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Raspadori. Raspadori is flagged offside. Rijkaard. And Bremer.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hernandez. Serginho. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Shevchenko is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This turn to level matters.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Nakata is the man who's second in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So this one to restore parity. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Milan with this chance to pull two clear. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This turn to level matters.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Barella is the fourth man to step up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Rijkaard with the last of the first 5 penalties. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. And he delivers! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
And now,
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is from...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Kachu! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri, Alexander-Arnold, plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Lewandowski, and that's an errant pass. Kimmich, and it's Kukçu. And he's picked out the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's away. He's through and all alone. Big chance. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 15.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's picked it up out wide. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. What a throw in. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Fired deep towards... Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
No, that was never going to make it.
Indicated.
Perez, he can run onto that. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. Gabriel. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Triol makes the interception. And here's Messi. That's good play. Out towards the flank. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, great play! Vardiol could try cutting inside here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner. Kaka, who's short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And it's made its way to him. Backward it goes. And it's Kimmich. This might spell danger. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And this is the big chance.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 5 minutes at
Kochu's cross. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Kimmich. Good ball, good take. Cafu plays it in. Shevchenko! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders. Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that could set him on his way. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's... It is! Oh, it's hit the post!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini clears it away. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Torres! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Costa Curta. And this is Shevchenko. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And this is Van Basten. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
15.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Torres. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kaká. Chance, surely! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Look at this. And the shot! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick
Caution
announcement.
certainly
We'd
not on
like
the
to
agenda
inform you
here
that
from both
CCTV
sides.
is now in
Well, I think the
operation
message
for
from the
your
manager at
safety.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Ambitious ball here. De Ligt. Kimmich. Milan finding their passes. Baresi. Rijkaard, a player of legendary status. Van Basten. And that has been knocked clear. Kaka. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kimmich can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Shevchenko. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
It's Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Torres. Torres! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Kimmich. Yamal. Diogo Costa. And it's Puyol. Oh no, what has happened here? Puyol. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played into space. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Cafu. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Scholes. Nice interception, well timed. And this is Son Heung-min.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, crack. It's Van Basten! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Kaka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. The unmistakable Daniel van Basten.
One of those players that's been there, done it.
He gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hernandez. Koundé. Maradona. He has a look up. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kukçu. And it's Kaka. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Knocks it into space. Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Torres. Cafu. Chance here to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Kukçu. And it's Kaka. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kaka. It's Kimmich. Oh, some tackle that. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Torres. Looking to go deep. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
In again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Kaka. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrible pass. That's very neat. Kaka! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that looks a decent ball. Maradona. And he welcomes it. He's having a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Volunteers for
An
each block.
intriguing half,
Please
lacking only in
report to the
goals.
staff room
The score
immediately.
0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Erling Haaland. Number 18,
And the second half gets underway.
Fernando Torres.
Well,
Number
both sides are
11,
eager to get going.
Di
Here's
Maria.
hoping that it's a
Number
good sign.
15,
Things are about to change. We need a little more life in
on the
this.
field. Number 24, David Villa. Number 6, Darwin Núñez. Number 10, Hazard. Number 21, Ronaldinho.
He's shifting through the gears here. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Shevchenko. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Perez. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the shot! And they've got rid. David Villa. He is just caressing the ball. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko is up. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's had a hit. Goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Number 17, Kaká.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely shaped ball. And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaká. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Perez. No way through, so back it comes. Kukçu! Oh, that is very close.
Kukçu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Perez going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Kukçu
Opts for safety. 2 minutes to be added on.
That was lovely, that.
Van Dijk. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Kaká taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
So guys, thanks for watching. So finish the game. This is much more, and again 1 hour 11 again. So this is end the game. So what in your game? I think in the game after the update, lot of bugs in the gameplay and the settings. Thanks for watching.